It's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel and to another episode of Torrhen Starks playthrough as King of the North. Sadly though, Torrhen is no more and we are ruled by, instead, young Brandon, the son of Torrhen. We are going to continue the series, so rest assured there will be still more Stark playthroughs going on. I'm going to disband my troops here because it's just costing money and we're not going to be able to help the Lord of Castamere here. Or sorry, we're not going to be helping Lauren here. Lauren Lannister. I think his days, sadly, are numbered. Oh good, my wife's pregnant. We are going to look to try and expand the realm by conquest. That's our current ambition. Barrowlands, you can be my hand. I need a High Lord as hand, really. Bodyguards, we have a position open at Lesser, congratulations. Keeper of the Swans, Dennis, you can be that. Brandon Stark, he's only 15. Let's give him to Artos, because it's gonna, well actually it won't improve our relationship, but that's fine. A most impressive woman has recently arrived at your court. Apparently the reason for her visit was to arrange a trade agreement with the local merchants. While people did not think much of her at first, now you have heard many courtiers praising her savvy business sense. Perhaps you should make her an offer. So we could take her off Rodwell's hands, but who's my master of coin? Rodwell himself. Ironic. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Your Grace, I write to express my consternation at the fact you do not enjoy command, and Willem does. Willem's better than you. Go away. Right, in order to hold Grand Invasion Council, we're going to need 100 gold and more Liege Loyalists. Although we're nearly there with the Liege Loyalists, so I think that will come in time. Become close friends with my son, who's being tutored by us, which is good. Do we want him to be charitable? Yeah, charitable would be good. Well, greedy's not bad because it does give that tax modifier, but it's one less diplomacy. I don't mind. Let's roll the dice. He gets charitable. Fair enough. Fair enough. What does that actually give him? 3 diplomacy is nice, to be fair. Let's try and end some plotting going on. Jorah, who are you trying to kill? Come on, my man. We've been ruling nicely. Let's keep it that way. The Castamere War continues. Surprisingly. My wife Jane has recently been letting herself go. We need to warn her. We don't want her to be unhealthy and fat. She has stopped and in fact has increased our relationship, which is lovely to see. Right, we already have an alliance with the Rock, so there's no point in continuing that. Any other great houses? Not a great deal. Any geniuses? She's quick. Okay. Genius. There we go. Let's marry him to her. Oh, excuse me. Baron, you're actually quite good. Who is my Master of Laws? Is the Lord of Carhold. I can't take out a High Lord for nobody really. We've had a new son, which is great news. Really? You're not going to give me your daughter now? You're joking me. Ugh. Fine, we'll marry the Crannog girl. Right, I would like to try and improve our levy count as much as possible. Prince Jorah Stark and Owenna Reed have agreed, or have gotten married rather, and it's custom for a dowry to be paid. Let's hope he pays us well. 100 gold, good boy. We're going to put that to good use in a feast. Enjoy a good wedding feast. Celebrate Jorah's marriage, whilst also using the feast as an excuse to cement our realm a little bit. We're not earning a great deal of gold, particularly for being a king. We need to try and get another kingdom under our belt. River Run, can I declare war? No, I can't. Do I have an alliance with you? I feel like I do. I don't. Who have we got alliances with? Stormlands, Lord of the Neck, Lord of the Arbor. Do you want an alliance? No, you've not got that great opinion of me. Guests have arrived for the wedding. Now let's have the feast. We've inherited the castle of the Drunkard's Tower. Feast is winding down and now only the bedding remains. Jorah and Orwella are stripped of all garments by the revellers. Make many bawdy jokes along the way. Oh, come on, Crown Loyalists. We need a little bit more there. I had great fun and so did everyone else. This increases vassal opinion plus 10, which is beautiful. Hopefully that will tip us over the edge. Now we just got to save up some money. Sadly, Lauren, are you out now? Yeah, but it's still run by a Lannister. Lauren's in prison. And instead it is his son. You want Joanna to marry your son, Tymond. Tymond is not the heir, though. I would rather marry your heir. I'm going to decline that. And I'm going to offer you... Wait, no. I'm going to offer you a betrothal, not a guardian. You don't want that one. Difference in age. What's the difference? Really? That's not very good. And none of these are going to give me an alliance anyway. Is that because we... Well, if it's not going to give us an alliance, then there's not much point in us doing it. Where was that young girl? Don't even know. Your Grace, Lauren Lannister has been defeated, his reign of misrule has come to an end, and stability has been brought to Castle Rock. King Tymon II, his heir, shall henceforth rule the Rock as your king. Well, not my king, but yes. He doesn't even want a non-aggression pact. Interesting. Let's smooth things over. We need as much money as possible now. Well, we've not got the 100% yet. This is annoying. I'm dueling with Torrhen, who has 40 skill versus our 65. Hopefully we'll make it. Let's attack with speed again. I quickly avoided his forceful attacks, and now we will accept his yielding. First victory for us. Beautiful. Now we face Torrhen Wells, who has 60 as well. We avoid his attacks. He rolls and gets wounded, but he's still got 40 skill, so he might be able to do it. But he yields, so once again, another victory for us. Oh no, Hector, did you just die? Suspicious circumstances. Who rules in the Stormlands then? Young daughter, who has a tyrannical stain. So we are a little bit on our own at the moment, and Visenya is still out there. Vale, do you want any betrothals? Have you got any kids? Firstly, you do have a child. I can give you a young Stark. Even a matrilineal marriage you won't do. Really? I'm surprised at that. What about if I give you Harlan? None of them. You won't have them. Amazing. Okay. Brandon is not greatly loved right now. Torrhen faces you and he realises you're struggling with a wound. He's looking at you, searching for any signs of weakness. Well, let's attack with speed. Okay. Try again. Oh no. Okay, we've got to yield. We lost, sadly. Torrhen, though, has 105 skill. He's a pretty good fighter. Oh no, and we're ill. Okay, we need to try and come out of this as quickly as possible. No one is... Well, there is a plot to replace Joran, which I'm not happy with. My son and heir has a good mentor so he can gain diligent. Yes, please. Beast of a trait. King Brandon, a great melee in the North tradition, is being held at Driftwood Hall. Let's go and prove our worth there. So he's marrying anyone... Or we could marry the Lady of the Stormlands, I guess. See if she'll accept a non-matrilineal. I suspect she won't, but we can try. Let's wait for the message saying, actually, no. So we're fighting Skagorin Kraul, who is a 85 skill. I don't know if we will be achieving victory here. We actually did. We beat him. Well done. And now we face Sigornstein. We're just going to fight a bunch of Stains, aren't we? He rolled and is now wounded, so we've got to try again. And we won that one. And now we fight Siga, who sounds like a immense Viking. He defensively evaded my attacks. We're getting attacked. Oh, we lost. Well, fair enough. 2 wins and a loss is not too bad. Jirana has arrived at my court. She's now available to marry. Ooh, Giles in Dawn. Yeah, let's get a marriage in Dawn. Why not? She's had no children. She's not really going to do much for us here. So she can give me an alliance with Dawn. Then why not? She won't give me an alliance with Dawn, no. And in fact, he's not even in charge of Dawn. But he is in charge of the High Lordship of Vaith, so that's something. Plus, it gives her a bit of prestige. Ooh. Sweetly, gently we moulded our bodies together and recreated the familiar feel of us embracing, touching, loving. Sweet love unfroze this old heart, so we could gain lustful here. And I have indeed gained lustful. We're going to place a bet here. We expertly struck Garth and won in this tournament, or won in this round of the tournament. And we've made a new friend in Sir Cregard. It's nice to see. We got hit, and we have lost. Right, we're nearly at enough. In fact, we are at enough gold. Ooh, we can do this. We can do the Grand Council. Let's do it. Call the Grand Council. It'll be a grand affair. We need everyone. We will spend lavishly and go into debt, which is not very good. Yes, we will spend for the Summer Island women. I need people to accept this. No, we're not going to flirt. As the feast begins, Lord Gendel Cow presents a petition. Oh, God, I don't have money for this. And he failed. Great. We committed much gold. They want Jorah arrested. Go away, Gwen. Pff, no. Fine, Jorah, just pay him the money. I won't make you court jester. Willem spoke up. Oh, that's good. We made made Willem happy, and Willem is very powerful in the north. The feasting is over, and now the council can begin in earnest. Everyone has assembled in the hall, with the more notable attendees closest to yourself. Torrhen seemed particularly excited about a campaign, but not for entirely honourable reasons. He praised King Brandon for potentially granting everyone the opportunity to go on a campaign, where he claims everyone will bond together in comradeship. He also made a quip about the women to be found and bedded. So a few people were persuaded. Rodwell seemed particularly excited as well. He's persuaded some people. Many on the council seem to look to Lord Soren for leadership in speaking against the invasion, so some people have been persuaded in opposition. Hallis, of course, had to speak, but it may have been better if he hadn't. Rambling speech in favour of us did not do so good. Gwen had a big bit of sway here and had particular alarm at the prospect of expanding by conquest. Artos has persuaded a lot of people in favour, as has Osbert. Looks like a lot of people are in favour for this, which, you know, is what we want. We want this war to happen. Our speaking ability is fairly good. We have a good slate diplomacy. There have been hours of debate already among your subjects, much of it heated, but now you raise your hand to silence them all. The time has come to give the final word to the council and issue your final decision. Your speech is calm and measured. You give many sound arguments as to why this invasion is justified. The promises of glory and more land appeal to some, and by the end, many of your subjects seem to be in agreement. Some still seem sceptical, however. The Grand Council is finally over, with every important noble in the realm having had their say. Your decree allowing you to launch an invasion was always going to pass, seeing as you have the final say. We do know who we can rely upon to support it, though. So there's a good deal supporting. There's also a good deal against. Okay. Well, we need to first, of course, think of a target where we can expand. Be it in... Yeah, I can't do it when I'm bankrupt. So we need to consider where to expand, against whom. Visenya sadly still has a dragon, which is very annoying. Rhaenys, though, is out in Volantis, so she's not necessarily going to help. So there's one dragon we have to face. Let me know in the comments, where do you think the North should expand? Should we expand maybe in the Vale? Can we cross here? There is a crossing between Crow's Baron and Greywater Watch. So potential for us to try and expand in the Vale. It's got to be somewhere near, maybe even the Iron Isles, who knows? Let me know in the comments who you think we should expand towards. While I was at the tournament, some lower class type with pretensions insulted my honour. I could only do what a man of my class would do and challenge him to a duel. Naturally, he was no match for me, so we learned something, gained duelist, which gives us one martial, which is a nice, good trait for us to have. Theon faces you. Well, let's try and kill him. He's rolled and avoided. Let's attack with might. And he's rolled again. Might again. Oh, he actually attacks us and we have to yield. Oh, we could have done with that win actually to get us out of the debt. However, let's have him educated by me, why not? My nephew Theonald is not exerting himself. Well, let's try and get him diligent, which he did get. Torrhen's square melee of 8020. After many hours of intense battle, Master Timothy's melee is over. Congratulations to all their participants. Come on, we need to come out of this debt pronto, please. What's going on the Iron Throne? Who are you attacking? Garth Florent is attacking and really doing quite well, which, you know, I'm very happy with, because the longer these guys keep Visenya busy and keep her weak, the better. Oh, the whores are still going, but they have the High Lordship of the Trident. Interesting. Patience is a virtue, but sometimes it gets on my nerves. My son Jorah never loses his temper, always waiting patiently. So he can gain patience, which gives him... I mean, yeah, there's yeah, patience is a good trait. There's no point not to. Good, we are now finally out of debt. Fighting Winton Holtz, and we should be able to beat him. He's only got a skill of 20, yeah. Willis, let's try with force, see if we can get through on him. Yes, that's a good victory there. Someone better than us. Warwick Wells, again, slightly better than us. Let's try with force. No, he counterattacked, and that is it for us in this. Well, that was to be expected. Another commander to be appointed. Let's give it to Torrhen, because he's been fighting well for us. Any positions open? Lord of White Harbour. We've not given you any prominent titles. Good. We're actually going to hopefully enjoy some summer. You're really good. And you're a Northman. But it's going to be expensive to hire you, and I don't have the gold. Right. Donna, you want to become regent? That's not going to happen. We're having a fairly good time rebuilding. We're at 30k troops, which is not too bad. We can declare war, which would be an invasion of the entirety, but it will mean, if we win, he will be named Lord Paramount of the Vale, but swear fealty to us. So we would gain some prestige, and the Vale would effectively work for us. Now that wouldn't be too bad. Has he got any allies? He does not. How many troops has he got? He's got 21k, so he could be a potential adversary for us. Timon's got 29, so he is doing very well. Ooh, Visenya's in prison. Who's she been imprisoned by? Garth. We could take over the entirety of Westeros here. Although that is going to make me a truce breaker for 4 years. So maybe not. Garth, rather, how are you doing? Not bad. You won that war. Congratulations. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is not having an alliance with someone. Ah, but I can get an alliance with the Stormlands. That helps. That really helps. Ooh, whoa. But the Stormlands have just been absorbed. Yikes. Right, the Reach now is a proper powerhouse. I think we do need to take the Vale and consider that otherwise the Reach is going to become the powerhouse. With Visenya in prison, they pretty much control the realm right now. Yeah, this is not so good. And her dragons are having eggs, but does she have any kids? She does have a kid. But he's a eunuch, so he's never going to have another kid. Interesting. Well, lots for us to think about, ladies and gentlemen. Do let me know in the comments, where should we expand next? We've had the Invasion Council. we can go anywhere. We can expand even across the narrow sea in Essos. If we want to invade Bravos, then there is potential. Or another kingdom in Westeros. Do let me know in the comments. If you're enjoying the series, then please do consider leaving a like. Subscribe, hit the bell. Your subscription would be greatly appreciated. Hopefully I can earn your subscription today. And we will see you all in the next Torrhen Stark episode.